Okay, today, guys, I want to talk about why diets don't work. I see a lot of thyroid patients, and typically they have hypothyroidism and they really struggle with weight gain. So, one of the things I want to give you some facts about diets. Now, I found these earlier. You can Google them and look at them, but some of the things are like 97% of the people regain their weight within 3 years. That's 97%. So, I've researched it where it's anywhere between 95 and 99, but they say 97% of the people regain their weight. The next thing is the average diet only lasts 4 to 6 weeks, okay? 30% of the people try dieting 3 to 10 times in their life, and 10% try dieting over 10 times in their life. So it's not a lack of trying. The number one thing they try to do is food restriction. So certain foods they try to restrict, and then calories. So obviously that doesn't work because I've seen people restrict calories and it just doesn't make a difference. If they take in 1,200 calories, they still can't lose weight. Now, here's what I want to say about that. If they have a thyroid problem or a metabolic problem, or let's say they have, they just have inflammation and they can't figure out where it's coming from, that's gonna hinder them from losing weight. So there's 5 things that I try to work with my patients on. The first thing is lifestyle. We want to get them in a good lifestyle because if you're around people who are eating and drinking a lot, you're probably going to eat and drink a lot. You got to change your lifestyle. That's the first thing, and it's hard. So you need to know what to do. Second thing is diet. I said you got to know what to eat. Through food testing, we can tell you what to eat, what not to eat. It's that simple. We can look at what's inflammatory. I don't know why more people don't do this, but you really got to dig in there and you got to find out what it is, especially on wheat or gluten. You need to know, and that's more than one test. So that's something you definitely got to know. The next thing is gut health. You need to know about your gut health. That's the big thing right now. Knowing whether or not you have good bacteria or bad bacteria. If you've taken probiotics, then you're probably in trouble, okay? The next thing is exercise or movement. I want people to exercise or move. And then finally, it's supplementation. You got to know what to supplement. And we can look at micronutrients. And if you're deficient in vitamin E or vitamin A or your B vitamins, then we take those. So my whole point is if you know what to do, you can do it. You have to know what foods are inflammatory for you. Because if you're taking inflammatory foods in and you're calorie cutting, it's just going to make you miserable because you're gonna still be hungry and you're not going to be able to lose weight. And we see that all the time with thyroid problems or metabolic problems. So you really need to know that. So, and the other day I was talking to a young lady and she was struggling with her weight and she was saying, yeah, I went to my doctor and he put me on metformin. And I'm like, oh, okay. So is that working for you? She's like, no, I'm still eating a lot. Nothing's changed. So when you take that pill, yeah, it may work if you restrict your diet and do things like that. But really, you're not going to get type 2 diabetes if you do this. You're not going to have metabolic syndrome. If you know what's good for you and know what's bad for you, then, that's half the battle right there. And then the other is just motivation. You got to get through that. But I see people getting stuck with thyroid problems, metabolic problems, just inflammatory problems, autoimmune issues. And through functional medicine, we help those people and get them, it's a longer process, but it's a lifestyle change and it works. And it's worked for me and I've seen it work on other patients. So I hope this information's good and I'll just keep bringing it to you. Okay. Thank you guys. Bye.